Brutal. Boxing is a brutal sport. The Brian Norman Jr. knockout over Jin Sasaki, that actually got a whole lot scarier. In this episode of the Ego Injury Report, I am going to tell you how Jin Sasaki revealed that he suffers memory loss and his recollection of events has definitely been affected by such a hellacious knockout, right? Now, this is an article on Sports Illustrated, link in the description. Title: Jin Sasaki suffers memory loss after a brutal Brian Norman Jr. knockout. Jin Sasaki has no memory of the night he attempted to make history as the first Japanese boxer to win a welterweight world title. June 15th, Jin was knocked out by American contender Brian Norman. I don't know if you could call him a contender if he's a WBO champion, but that's just me. What do I know? I just have very successful channels regarding boxing, but what do I know? According to Japanese language reports, he has no recollection of the fight or even the 6 weeks leading up to it. So not only does, I've heard, to me, from what I've heard from people who have been knocked out badly, is they remember the fight to a certain point, or maybe even that day is a little bit fuzzy. But for him to say he don't remember training camp and anything 6 weeks leading up to the fight is very scary. Sasaki, he has some early success. No, he didn't in the opening rounds, but how do you have success? He got dropped in the first round twice, but okay. I don't know who wrote this, but I'm just giving you guys the news. But from the third round onward, the bout became increasingly brutal, culminating devastating fifth round knockout that ended his whole everything. It was nasty. Norman's left hook was brutal, but the real culprit was Sasaki's head hit the canvas hard. A post-fight CT scan showed no injury, which hopefully suggests the talented and tough fighter on his way to full recovery. President of the gym issued a statement, and it says he was taken to the hospital after the match, had a CT scan, no injuries such as bleeding. However, he hit the back of his head hard and is currently losing his memory. There were no visible physical injuries, but we will be keeping an eye on him, and he'll be going to the hospital tomorrow for another checkup. So that is the latest. He is out of the hospital as we speak, and he can't remember anything leading up to the fight. Crazy. Pretty much, this is one of the leading contenders of knockout of the year. You know, I applaud Jin Sasaki. Hope he has a speedy recovery. But do you know how hard you have to hit somebody to punch a memory out of them where they don't remember anything and everything's just like a blur? You have to have some thump. So Brian Norman really did that. You know what I mean? And it goes to show you that boxing, you don't play boxing. And this looks like the money shot. I mean, crazy. Now, the game plan from my perspective was bad from Jin Sasaki. You just can't fight everyone head up like that. And you got dropped in the first round twice, right? And then you got put in the casket later on. I mean, he looked like a Mir Khan versus Canelo or something, right? So, again, he has to, if he continues fighting, of course, he has to learn to improve and learn from that fight. Otherwise, he's going to have a short career. Because, again, I understand Japanese system of honor and martial arts and pride and stuff like that, but you have to work on your defense. You know, I know you want it, but it's not safe for you to fight everybody like that. Some guys just hit too hard and you'll get smoked. You can't end up fighting everybody head up, like a head up fade. You got to look for opportunities, right? So Brian Norman, he's definitely one of the talks of the town in boxing right now for a sensational performance. Again, I do wish a speedy recovery. You had Jin Sasaki, he was carted out, and it was a nasty knockout, but This comes with the territory. It was a ranked guy with the WBO. They ranked him, so, you know, everything was fair play. And, you know, it just shows the brutality of this sport of boxing. Let me know what should be next for Brian Norman. Will Devin Haney fight Brian Norman? Because he previously had a lot to say about Brian Norman's worth and if he was good. So I made a video about that. Check that on the channel. Let me know if you think Devin will fight him. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.